dark side.
Last night, Trump held a pointless rally in Florida, which got roadblock coverage across cable news. There was one thing he said while warning about the danger of refugees that caught people's attention.
You look at what's happening last night in Sweden. Sweden. Who would believe this? Sweden. They took in large numbers. They're having problems like they never thought possible.
Oh no, what happened there? Did someone blow up Sweden's most famous landmark? And if they did, what was it?
Good one. Yep, that was a good one.
Give us the overview. What is the justification within Sweden for importing this many migrants from other countries? Why are they doing it?
Well, in Sweden's own words, they consider themselves to be a humanitarian superpower. So they feel that it's their moral duty to open their borders to all and any refugees that want to come to them. Because the reason why I did the whole thing to begin with, taking a step back, was that there was an absolute surge in both gun violence and rape in Sweden once they began this open door policy. What may actually be the problem is that they oftentimes try to cover up some of these crimes. That, for example, there's been a rash of these rapes, these music festivals. And what happens is they cover up as far as they could who the perpetrators were or if actually rapes had actually occurred. But I think that's kind of what they're referring to, that the government has gone out of its way to try to cover up some of these problems.
That is grotesque. So to the job numbers, we had in the intro something like 160,000 asylum seekers, only 500 wound up working in Sweden. That leaves a lot of unemployed people. What are they doing and how are they living?
Oh, they live great, Tucker. Financial programs that they have in terms of the amount of money they're giving to them, the housing benefits they get, the education benefits they get, the cash benefits they get. So they have these no-go zones. These are areas that cops won't even enter because it's too dangerous for them. This is the policy of the National Police Authority in Sweden.
I think we can all agree that shit just went sideways in the most colossal way.
There was just one little problem with what the president said, and I think this news clip sums it up.
We start this hour with an urgent plea from Sweden to the U.S. government asking, what is your president talking about?
Yeah, it turns out there was no terror attack.
It was definitely a slip-up regarding Sweden. Let's watch that first.
Look at what's happening last night in Sweden.
Mistake. I think we can all agree. Yeah, mistake.
Now, Trump has since admitted his comment was in reference to a story that was broadcast on Fox News the night before concerning immigrants and Sweden.
Oh.
Now, if the media just went and said that's a mistake, there was no incident in Sweden, I'd give you that. That'd be fine. But that's not what they did.
So here is where we're at right now. Trump can dominate the news merely by referencing something that didn't happen in Sweden.
Oh, hello.
What they did was they used this to go on and say, so Donald Trump's, there was no event in Sweden. Okay, good, fair. And there's no problems in Sweden. Nothingness. Nothing to see here. And they go on and they use this as a narrative to try and debunk facts.
Hear the music.
I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Only nigga that you know.
Sweden does have a problem. Sweden has seen their murder go up over 80% in the last decade. They've seen rape go up about 50%. It is the rape capital of the West. Sweden has a lot of problems. So if the media would have just stuck to Donald Trump's word slip, and they feel the need to push this sort of propaganda narrative that Sweden's doing fine. Just watch Don Lemon try and argue.
Yeah, hold on. You're classifying this as a skyrocket, that crime is skyrocketing. Rape, it's not a skyrocket.
So you think when rape is down in the United States and everywhere else in Western Europe, and then rape is up 50%, that's not skyrocketing?
Because of the way they classify rapes now. Sexual assault in the United States, but it's not sexual assault in Sweden.
Incorrect.
It is now under the rape law.
That's not right.
Oh, but I can tell you one thing, and it's a bit of a secret.
Last night, this started happening. Riots started breaking out in Sweden, all over the place. Look at that. Of course, trash can fires seem to be a favorite technique of the deadbeat looter / rioter.
Shit.
The point here is, I mean, you see this, is Donald Trump misspoke. He makes mistakes, and the left is so set where it's embarrassing. I mean, to be fact-checked and to be proven wrong in real time, you can't get enough of it, apparently.
I know, right?
We have no fucking idea.
The dangerous, edges here are that he's trying to undermine the media, trying to make up his own facts. And it could be that while unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job. Control exactly what people think, and that is our job. That is our job.
Heaven's Gate looking motherfucker.
It's over.